Hello, total transparency here, and I'm here for a kind of an impromptu vlog, as usual. Sadly, well, not sadly, I have a special guest sitting on my head. Hey, Casper. Say hi, Annie. Little kitten. Anyways, this isn't going to be a happy vlog. I'm sorry, but at the beginning of this channel, I said I was committed to complete transparency as to my transition, and that includes my mental health. I hate to say it, but for the first time since being on HRT, I've suffered from mild suicidal ideation. This mildness is assessed by the Columbia Suicide Severity Scale and a couple other scales I'm used to seeing in my field of work. I'm very familiar with them and have had some training. So that would qualify as just ideation or the call of the void. No plans, no serious attempts, just kind of the random thought. What brought this on was honestly what usually does. Refusal to use my actual name, feeling as if I don't belong in society, like I could be homeless just within a paycheck, just a lot of existential concerns, like if there was a God, why would he or she make me like this? Why would they want to impose suffering? And I can't live another day like this kind of thoughts. I mean, it's much more mild than it used to be, but generally it's brought on by the same things the research on trans people suggests. I mean, hell, I am one of the highest risked groups out there. Not only am I trans, male, I'm on the spectrum, I've been chronically ill. I no longer count as chronically ill. History of childhood trauma, PTSD, etc. Like I've said before, that's like building a home on the San Andreas Fault and not expecting earthquakes. That's just kind of how it is. Doesn't mean I'm not in control of my own actions or anything like that. But I guess the part of it that really hit me the hardest today was how much it hurt to think those things, how disappointed I was in myself. I know that transitioning isn't a cure-all. I know that Rome wasn't built in a night, but having it come back for the first time since starting my transition, it feels like a personal failure. And it's depressing. You want it to never happen again overnight, but I know that's not the way things work realistically. So, like I said, please don't call a hospital on me. I'm fine. I'll be okay. I'm a professional in this. I know what I'm doing. And what hurts even more than anything else is this is mild and it hurts so bad. If you consider the rating scales and where I was 4 years ago, a good day, the best day for me would have been an involuntary commitment long-term at a state hospital. And that was my best day years and years ago. So it really hurts to think that I lived like that. But at the same time, it really reassures me that I'm doing the right thing by continuing medically transitioning. I've been in remission for a long time, and honestly, I'm lowering my risk drastically while improving the quality of my life. So, I'm happy about the progress, but it's just kind of hard to be patient for everything to go away, and there's a possibility that it never will. But I want to own up to that, honestly, and kind of use this as an example that recovery isn't a linear thing. Nobody wakes up one day and says, oh, I'm better now, whoop-de-doo. I can stop taking my meds, I can stop doing this, and everything else under the sun. That's just not how it works. Sometimes, whether it's drug or substance abuse recovery, suicidality, self-harm, sometimes you relapse. Sometimes you fall behind, but ultimately the race is only with yourself. It could take years to recover, and that's a hard thing to accept, but I'm going to accept reality on its own terms today. Today I've slipped up. Today I've thought horrible things that are against my religion and against my progress and my better judgment. I don't believe in thought crime or anything like that, but I'm disappointed, but I'm accepting it as a part of the healing process. I'm gonna have to go back and confront feelings and thoughts like this, especially while walking away from abuse. So, I'm not sick, but I'm not well right now. This has been Total Transparency. My special guest, Casper. Say hi, honey. Hello. Hi, baby. She's fascinated of her reflection. Hi, honey. This has been Total Transparency. Peace out.